What's up, guys? My name's Trey and this is Growing Wealth. Wanted to bring you guys a video today about something really interesting and a notification I got on my phone, the iPhone, from Robinhood. Robinhood is in the news again with what they're announcing is giving you, the people that have their actual brokerage, the ability to buying fractional shares. What on earth is fractional shares? Just to give you an example of that, it basically makes it to where if you wanted to purchase like Tesla, which is currently right now about $359 a share, you don't have to have $359 to buy that one share. So for example, if you have like, let's say $175, right? You would get about what? Close to about half or just under that of that share. So you could get 0.5 of that share. Why is that good? Well, if you have a company, for example, like Amazon or Microsoft that you're really wanting to invest into, but let's just say you don't have the available cash at that point, and retail investors like myself or like you wanted to invest in some of these, big name companies that you'd like to be involved with, it gives you the ability of taking some cash that you have and investing it into that company. Now, when you look at like a lot of the landscape out there, you have Charles Schwab and some of these other ones that have actually taken their trading commissions and eliminated them. So you get free trading similar to Robinhood, which we should tip our hat to them and say thank you, because they are the reason why this industry is moving away from these $5 to $10 commissions that you'll see when people are actually going out there purchasing or selling any stock. Some other things that they're doing is that they have a cash management that they announced initially was about 2%, but after they lowered the interest rate, they now actually taken their interest rate for their cash management, which is like a savings account, to 1.8%. Obviously, Charles Schwab and them are competitive within their interest rates, but Robinhood does edge them actually out when it comes to being a broker for you. But here's the cool thing. They now do fractional share purchases. This is something I'm actually pretty darn excited about. What it does, it gives you opportunity, like I stated earlier, to get involved in some of these companies that you may not necessarily have the available capital to. And, a lot of these retail investors that are millennial based, that are younger, that are just now getting into actual investing because they use a Robinhood app, because how simple it is and smooth it is. This is another reason why they will end up wanting to stay with Robinhood versus going to someone like Charles Schwab or Fidelity or some of these other places. It's something that gives them a competitive advantage, similar to what they have with their zero commission trading, that these other companies are going to have to continue to follow up with, some in which they do offer. But when I look at the landscape as a whole, man, dude, I feel like Robinhood is killing it, doing a great job. They had a bit of a hiccup initially with their savings account stuff because of how they had it insured, but it looks like they have it on track now. It is going to be coming out along with now the fractional purchases. So I'm going to pull this blog real quick that they posted, which is pretty darn neat. Basically, it gives you more ways of being able to invest and getting involved in companies, like I stated earlier, that you otherwise would have never been able to get into. Like, I'm going to be honest with you, I probably will not have the opportunity of buying Amazon outside of what's actually in my 401k and what mutual fund I'm in, but I'm not going to have that availability to do that. And in fact, in a way, to me, fractional purchasing, thank you so much for following the channel there and the ESPN notification in the background. But I'll tell you what, the reason why I like this so much, it kind of reminds me a little bit like with my 401k. With my 401k, I'm in, thank you so much, Ryan, again, for following. But I am looking at my 401k, and with my 401k, it actually has it set up to where if I wanted to buy Amazon, it's in that mutual fund. So I have a piece of Amazon, but I don't have to take like $1,700 in cash and put it towards that one individual stock. Everything that my Roth 401k has is going into this mutual fund that literally covers things like Facebook, Microsoft, Amazon, and some of these other companies. And I think one of the other ones is Alibaba, right? Alibaba's like over $150-ish share stock. It's a lot of cash you'd have to deploy, and spreading them out between all of them based off using through Robinhood. Now, though, we have fractional share purchases, and I'm talking a little bit all over the place because I'm kind of digesting this as I'm making the video. This is going to be pretty exciting, particularly for Tesla, for example, because for me, like, Tesla is something I'm very bullish on. I'm very excited about. I feel like it's a once-in-a-lifetime stock in regards to, like, the implications of what it's actually going to be for our environment, for the market, when it comes to being a disruptor, and then also, too, what it could do for my money. I can either lose half of it, or I could get 10x on it, right? Depending upon how much my thesis goes through. But instead of having to wait to having over $360, I could literally take an extra 20 bucks I got, 40 bucks I got, or $100 I got from when I sell stuff on eBay from retail arbitrage or anything like that. It allows me to take that cash and immediately put it into Tesla or another stock that I'm wanting to get involved and invest with. I did a little bit of research in regards to what are some of the downsides of fractional share purchasing, and there really isn't none. The only thing I think could be is that if you are an emotional investor and you're just throwing cash out, and you're not like being smart with it, I guess, or being patient, then maybe it could like slightly bite you. But if we're being real, this just literally gives you an opportunity to take your money and put it wherever you want. You don't need to have X dollars. You just need to have dollars, right? You can have $2 and be now a owner in Amazon. Super small owner, but you can still be a owner in Amazon for $2. You don't need $1,700. $2. You can now be an owner in Tesla. You don't need $360 to buy one share. You need like $1. I don't know why you'd buy 50 cents worth, but you need $1, right? So anyways, guys, this is Growing Wealth. I'm super excited for what Robinhood is doing. For me, we use, who do we use? We have stuff for our Roth 401k, which is nationwide. And currently right now with the amount of cash that we currently have, which is flirting with about 10,000, which that doesn't include the cash we have in Ally and stuff, which is about another 10,000 that we're waiting and not deploying currently right now. But we have about 8 to 10,000 actually within Robinhood. Robinhood is the account that we use brokerage-wise that we're going to grow. We want to get it to about 6 figures, about $100,000. And at that point, depending upon where we are, I may branch out and use another brokerage, for example, like a Fidelity, depending upon where the competition with the landscape looks like out there. But anyways, guys, this is Growing Wealth. I'm so excited for the future, especially for with Robinhood. As for myself, I was one of the early ones on there that waited in line to get Robinhood, to invest in it. And I'm so excited to document my journey as we get to see what happens with Robinhood and where it ends up. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys have been killing it this year in the market. Hope you guys are having a great day, great week, all the above. We'll catch you guys next time. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, because trust me, I read it, and it means a lot to me when you do comment. So I like to put our minds together, and let's all make some money together.